The Stacey Matrix is a staple in most Agile training decks. But what is it, and where did it come from? Let's take a closer look at this much used image. The Stacey Matrix is a tool for helping organizations understand and manage complexity. It was developed by Ralph Stacey, a professor of management at the University of Hertfordshire in the UK. Today, a modified version is used to explain which situations Agile makes sense. The tool establishes a relationship between the clarity of requirements and the clarity of the solution, and it is split up into 4 categories: simple, complicated, complex, and chaotic. Let's have a further look at these categories. Starting with simple, this is where stakeholders have the same understanding of the requirement and it is clear to them how to proceed. Here, a classic project management approach would probably be a good way to solve the problem. Moving on to complicated, this is where stakeholders can't describe exactly what they want to achieve, and there are divergent ideas about the right way to proceed. Next, we have complex. In these situations, it's not possible to draw on past experience. Due to a high level of uncertainty, there is strong disagreement among stakeholders, and this is where Agile and frameworks like Scrum can start to play a role. And finally, chaotic. In chaotic situations, one tries to proceed in small, iterative steps. Even smaller, intermediate steps are important here for finding the next way forward. And we don't want to find ourselves in this situation for too long. Now, there are many reasons people refer to the Stacey Matrix. Firstly, it's relatively simple and easy to understand. Also, people love an easy visual that helps them understand the complexity of their environment. So in theory, this image can help organizations to choose the appropriate approach for different situations. However, it's not always accurate. The level of agreement and certainty about an issue can change over time. And also, the Stacey Matrix does not provide specific guidance on how to manage complexity. Because the diagram was originally based on complexity science, in particular complex adaptive systems, and not Agile, meaning this image was never designed with Agile in mind, this diagram has been frequently adapted by other writers, often in ways not consistent with Stacey's original intent. This means that the current versions have nothing to do with what Ralph Stacey created. So keep that in mind if you ever see this image again. Overall, the Stacey Matrix is a semi-useful tool for understanding and managing complexity. However, it is important to remember that it's not perfect and should be used in conjunction with other tools, techniques, and of course, your organizational context.